I watched the Biggest Loser documentary, obviously, and I have a couple thoughts. And if you're new here, hi, my name's Chelsea. I'm a dietitian who's not fat phobic, and I share my nutrition information without a lens of weight stigma. So feel free to give a follow if that's what you've been looking for. First and foremost, when I saw Aubrey Gordon on my screen, I thought, what is my queen doing here? She is amazing. She has written 2 books on fat phobia, weight stigma, what that actually looks like in real life and the issues that people in larger bodies are facing. She also has a podcast called The Maintenance Phase. You must check it out. She's amazing. Next, obviously, The Biggest Loser was not about people getting healthier. It was very clearly about profit. Let's not get it twisted. That's really evidenced by the fact that, first of all, things started out very extreme, but then they just got more and more and more extreme to get more viewers. So The Biggest Loser was never about health, and that weight loss and those goals were never about health. Let's be very clear there. It also perpetuates the incredibly harmful misconception that all weight loss is good and healthy, because it's not. And I think that's been made even more clear by this documentary. And if you weren't surprised, raise your hand. Where are you? Who knew this? If you didn't, welcome to the club. I love it that you're here. Next, Jillian motherfucking Michaels. When will we be free of her? When? Tell me, I'm ready. Another important part about this is, let's call this what it is. It was abuse. Let's be clear about that. It was abuse. Absolutely. Another food for thought moment. Why is thinness considered our greatest accomplishment? These people were probably amazing parents, had great careers, all this kind of stuff. However, the fact that they got thin will likely be seen by themselves and the people around them as their biggest accomplishment, which is just sad for me. We have got to do something about this. Next, pretty obvious, humiliation will never be an appropriate part of behavior change. I feel this way as a dietitian. I feel this way as a human being. And then we have to reckon with the emotional damage that has come from using humiliation as a motivational tactic. Not good, really not. Second to last, if you do unsustainable things to lose weight, the weight loss will not be sustainable. Please let that sink in. Repeat it in your mind. I'll repeat it for you. If you do unsustainable things to lose weight, that weight loss will not be sustainable. And if you have to go to such extreme measures to lose weight, you're probably not meant to. We can talk about that one-on-one if you want. Bob Harper. I saw someone else post that he only seemed so good or better because Jillian was so bad, but let's not get it twisted. Bob Harper was really not good either. Oh gosh, I wish I could remember who posted that because it's so true. And he's very obviously fat phobic, and he was working with fat people and their health, and that just is, not amazing. If you haven't seen the documentary, I do recommend you watch it. It was really eye-opening, and I think it could really help a lot of us rewire our brains about what's healthy and what's not, and what kind of extreme measures people might take to lose weight, and if we should really be complimenting weight loss when we don't know how they lost it, all of these kinds of things. And if you want to hear more about this kind of stuff, feel free to give me a follow. I post this and more.